Hey, another edition of Triggered here. Jared without my buddy Jeremy. We talked. I think Jeremy wants to do a bit of his own podcast again, possibly interviewing people, and then maybe merge it. Who knows? As for now, just me rambling on. My favorite thing, Saamis Solar Project. Apparently we're getting further along here with that. So, this is a thread on Ask the Hat. I'm not exposing anybody. It could be searched out, I suppose. I'm on there asking a few questions. The person making the comments is somebody I know in town that is, I'm going to say in the know, educated and a little bit experienced, as explains in the thread. But there's only one comment that the person makes that's really important to me, and it says, gas and wind is best for our region, just gas preferably, but Trudeau is forcing the city. Hopefully he will be out next year, though. That's a very political thing to say, right? Trudeau is forcing the city. We shouldn't be forced to do anything. And the more people I talk to about this Saamis Solar Project don't want it. And there are some positive arguments for it, which is what this gentleman's actually saying. He's saying that he's putting it on his rooftops because he's, there's a government program and he can save money on his utilities. For houses, I have no doubt that this might not be a bad idea. I just don't think it should be a business or anything to do with our city or our taxpayers shelling out for a field full of solar panels. I don't know if I don't understand it properly yet, but let's keep going here. So, this is the Medicine Hat Utility Ratepayers Association summary of Saamis Solar Valuation Proposition. Basically, a third party, a reputable third party, was hired by the Medicine Hat Ratepayers Association to do an audit. Basically, hey, what's going on here? And there are 3 reasons why Saamis is a low proposition. End of story, a low value proposition. Those are the only 3 words I need to hear. So far, which has been the contention all along with most people who are against this, I just believe it's a political thing, and here's why I believe it's a political thing. So far, it's just politicians telling us that this is for the future and for Medicine Hat to be innovative and green and all of these great things. Somebody reputable in town saying, Trudeau is forcing this. Let's go over here. This is Canada's National Observer. I don't even want to give it any credit. I really don't. This is if you look into who owns this, it's a climate change website. Climate solution. It's green movement. Here we go. The only people who seem to want this throughout this article is a bunch of people who thinks that everything sounds good on paper and it makes us awesome for using solar power. Then you go over here to this website and it's this same article passed on, and it says, where does it say here? You got to scroll on down. Climate desk. Like, this is a great big, it's lobbying is the words I'm trying to get to. It's lobbying. These are political interests that say this looks really good on paper for us. This makes us look really good. And yet the citizens of Medicine Hat don't want it because it's financial risk that nobody seems to want to admit. Now, this website is up, Medicine Hat Political. You can join the conversation. 2025 civic election coming up here. Most of these key issues, as you can see, coming soon. But I have had a chance to read more on the Solar Saamis Project. I'm not here for clickbait. I'm not here to be over dramatic. I'm here to try to make point and engage conversation. Empower the people over politics. This is very in-depth. If you want to take the time to dive in and read, I've covered everything, including the shadow of money laundering in allegations. What does that mean? I don't exactly understand money laundering, but it's explained in here a little bit. And it's explained why some people have shouted out that could indeed be what this is all about. Meaning maybe people are going to make money on this that just because they're involved in it. I honestly don't know. Role of lobbying and political agendas. That doesn't have to be debated. It's right in front of us. Somebody had to pay this paper. Somebody paid the guy to do the article. You know, it wasn't for free. There's money here for all these different reasons. And like I said, the citizens of Medicine Hat, from what I understand, don't want this. So you can go to the websites. You can go to the Medicine Hat Ratepayers Association. They're going to be at the Home and Garden Expo. What is it? Home and Leisure Expo at the Cypress Center coming up. Now, before I leave, I want to point out a couple of things. This is again on one of the comments. No benefit, just huge taxpayer money. If a private company, DP Energy, feels the need to walk away and offload, I mean, just the common sense is on here. Now, this made me happy. Medicine Hat Ratepayers Association is seeking intervener status on behalf of the ratepayers to block City of Medicine Hat purchasing Saamis Solar. I don't know how much of that has happened recently, if that still applies. I'm even a little ignorant on it, I guess, in doing this video, but I'm going to find out. I believe this is political. 100%, for all the reasons I've said. Somebody wants this to happen. I don't know if civically our elected leaders have a choice. I don't know how politics works. That's why I say I just don't necessarily want to run. But if I did run and I did win, I know what I do. I don't think I can do those things if I were to win. Here's the last thing I want to leave on for the Saamis Solar Project. Links, as usual, will be in the description.
Wondering, why are we still addicted to fossil fuels? So I decided to begin following the green energy movement. What better place to check out how a renewable energy revolution is coming along than a solar festival in the Green Mountain state of Vermont, powered by 100% solar energy. Solar. I was having fun and got a chance to ask about getting solar panels installed.
You can keep adding, so maybe every time you get a tax return, buy another solar panel.
But then a little rain began to fall. My cameraman noticed some commotion behind the stage. It's up here. The festival's going on solar energy primarily? Primarily. We need to bring some of this stuff in just because we want to make sure we have enough power to kill our family food and the lighting stage. But the biofuel generator wasn't enough, so they wound up plugging into the electrical grid that we all use.
The other inverter operating is actually pulling power into the grid, charging the batteries. It's running backwards from the way we originally intended to do it, but
that was disappointing. But
so basically, yeah, they had to turn on the power anyways to help out the solar equipment, from what I understand there. Anyways, head on down to the home and where are we here? The Chamber Home and Leisure Trade Show. Head on down, support the Medicine Hat Utilities Ratepayers Association, because they are truly advocating for the citizens here in Medicine Hat. Head over to medicinehatpolitical.com. The link is in the description for you. Have your voice, have your say. If any of this triggers you, let us know. Let me know. I'll see you in the next video.